So where does it, in your opinion, stop and become something that should be supported by other entities or facilities from the university or outside? And where to, and yeah, how far can you go in expecting people to develop skills?
Right. Well, so I think in terms of the capacity of each individual to develop all the skills that they want, I mean, given infinite time, everyone, I think, could get to the point where they're at least competent. But yeah, there are definitely some restrictions. I think the problem is less how much can one individual learn, but more with what kind of infrastructure do we have available in academia to be able to make sure that the training that is needed to acquire these skills is available. And I think that it's right that at this point, it looks like one of the keys to being able to acquire and hone the skills that are needed for fruitful partnership resides at least in part in experiential learning. So in order to be able to be a good collaborator, in order to be able to lead a research team, in order to be able to create partnerships that are cross-sectoral, you need to not only know how, but you need to have had a chance to apply this knowledge. And that requires the researcher to have an opportunity to practice. And in the context of trying to make it the case that social science and humanities produce researchers who are well balanced when it comes to creating interdisciplinary collaborations and cross-sectoral partnerships, that means that we have to provide our graduate students as part of training with opportunities to hone those. How do we do this? What kind of resources do we have at the university to be able to support that? In Canada, we're lucky because we have organizations such as MyTax, which is an organization whose focus is to provide researchers with opportunities for work integrated learning. So they fund internships in industry, in the not-for-profit sector, and even in government, which researchers, emerging researchers, are able to access. And this is often a transformative experience, not only for the researcher, but also for the community partner, because it's a bit of a mystery what a researcher can contribute to your business or to your not-for-profit or to your governmental organization if you haven't done it before. So there's learning on both sides here. And this is also key. It's not just the researcher that needs to learn how to transition into the real world. It's also the real world that needs to learn what the value is of the researcher and their skills. It's not something that I can tell you, it's something that I can show you. So these experiential learning opportunities are absolutely crucial to making that. There's a problem of access. I think that it's much easier for someone in engineering or in the sciences to find a spot in a co-op program or an internship in a business because it's clearer what the contribution an engineer can do to a project. It's often very technical and based on those technical skills. Whereas in the context or in the case of social science and humanities, the skills that are involved in a fruitful partnership, and the kinds of skills that can be mobilized as part of giving advice to a company or contributing to their research effort is much broader. So there's a little bit more of alignment and calibration that's needed in, upstream to make sure that these collaborations are fruitful.